Hi everyone, welcome to Belgard Kitchen's Apron Club. This is going to be episode 2. I'm the chef at Belgard Kitchen, Ken, and joining me today, since it's our Easter meal kits, great family holiday, I have my 4-year-old Ruby here to assist. Are we ready?
Yes.
So?
Let's get started.
So, everybody would have come by the restaurant over the last couple of days to pick up your meal kits, so let's have a look at what's inside.
Chicken, ham, bread pudding, vegetables, tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Potatoes.
Potatoes. Gravy.
And last but not least, our dessert. Do you remember what that one's called?
Nope.
Panna Cotta.
Panna Cotta.
A butterscotch panna cotta.
For dessert.
All right. So for our meal tonight, most of the work has already been done for you, so you can just sit back, relax, and basically reheat everything. There's a couple of cooking steps. We're gonna need a little bit of equipment, so let's go through what we need. 1 sheet pan.
1 sheep pan.
2 sheet pans.
2 sheep pans.
Another baking sheet for our chicken when it goes in the oven.
A sheep pan.
A sheet pan, Ruby. Maybe we can use a sheet pan too, I don't know. 1 frying pan, preferably non-stick.
I can't do that.
That's okay. A pot for reheating the gravy. Spatula for our chicken and ham. Set of tongs.
Set of tongs.
A ladle for the gravy.
To click.
Exactly, for pouring it, right? A spatula.
That's my favorite spatula.
Sure is. And for carving the chicken, we're also going to need a cutting board and a knife. Good job.
It's pretty dangerous for kids.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that part.
Yeah.
Cool. We're also going to need some paper towel for drying off our chicken before we cook it, and some
Oil.
oil. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven. So I think 400 degrees will be perfect for today. Peekaboo. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is dry off our chicken. So our chicken has already been brined and cooked sous vide, so it is a fully cooked chicken already. So all we're going to be doing now is crisping the skin and reheating. But the first thing we want to do is dry it off, because if we put it into the pan like this, we're probably going to light a fire. So we'll take it out of the pack. And you'll see it's got all this gel right here, and when that heats up, what's going to happen is it's going to liquefy, and oil and water don't really mix all that well. So we got to make sure we get that chicken nice and dry. Hi, Ruby.
Hi.
And we also want to make sure that we get both sides, because as it heats up and this liquid starts to melt, it will spill into the pan, and as I just said, oil and water don't really mix all that well. Alright, now that our chicken's nice and dry, we're going to sear it in our pan before moving it onto our oven-safe dish and then finishing in the oven. So, to start, make sure we have a nice hot pan. Enough oil to coat the bottom. Looks like a good amount of oil, but you do want that. We'll just let that heat up. Alright, once our oil's nice and hot, take our chicken, very gently place it in the oil. Exactly the sound we're looking for. Alright, chicken's just about ready. We're going to take a look. There we go, exactly what we're looking for. Nice golden brown. So now we're going to transfer it to our dish to finish in the oven. For now, we're just going to set that aside as we get our vegetables, potatoes, and bread pudding ready. All right, while our chicken's waiting to go in the oven, let's get our gravy heating up. So we have a beautiful apple mustard gravy, which pairs well with both the chicken and the ham. Pop that into a pot. You could also use the microwave, just a pot on low heat, and while everything's cooking, it should be ready just as we're ready to eat. Super low, and we can just leave that alone while we do everything else. Next up, we're gonna tray up our vegetables and our bread pudding. So everything's already seasoned, ready to go. All we have to do is lay it out on the tray. So I'm gonna lay our potatoes out over here. Already tossed with some herbs and some olive oil and salt. Have our bread pudding here. We'll go 1 and 2. So rosemary goat cheese bread pudding. For here is our maple glazed vegetables. So we have some beets, carrots, rutabagas, turnips, and some watermelon radishes. These are tossed with maple syrup. A little bit of oil as well. Just gonna lay that down there. And on our pan, we're also gonna make a bit of room for the ham, so we can just sort of slide everything over. Just like that. And here we have our honey glazed ham. So there we go. Everything all trayed up in a single tray, and we're just gonna pop that in the oven for 10 minutes. After the vegetables have been in for 3 or 4 minutes, we can take the chicken and pop that in as well. It just takes a little bit less time as we've already started cooking it. So we'll just slide that in. And in about 7 minutes, dinner's gonna be ready. All right, ready to go. Our chicken. And everything else looks great.
The ham smells really good.
Now we're gonna slice our chicken. Thanks everyone for joining us for episode 2 of Belgard Kitchen's Apron Club. I hope everybody had a great time. We look forward to the next one. And Ruby, thank you very much for helping me out with this Easter dinner. Everything looks delicious. You did a fantastic job.
I'm just so excited to eat the pork and the chicken.
The pork and the chicken? Me too. I'm excited most for the dessert, I think. I think it's really good.
I like it too.
Awesome. Well, should we go have dinner then?
Yes.
All right. Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.